Hey guys, how you guys doing? It is Arnia back with another video, and today we are gonna take a look at something really important over here. Yes, this is the long-awaited MapleStory conference that Korea MapleStory players has been asking for, right? So for those of you guys who don't know what is going on around here, is that this issues over here, the whole few months over here, right? The probability issues of the flames, the inability, as well as the release of the cube probability over here, right? All of this over here that is being announced comes down to this date, which is April 11. April 11 is going to be a very important date for MapleStory, because since the announcement of the probability issues of the flames, players has been requesting for this conference. But the issue here is that MapleStory did not release any announcement of the conference, and the director himself did not even release a video of the apology, which they only released it right now, which is this one, right? So a lot of players were unhappy because of the late announcement. Well, in this video himself, you can watch the video, he also mentioned that the director himself also mentioned that it is a long overdue video, and they apologize for the delay, and as well as this is not the only conference that they will be holding. So this is not a one-time thing. They'll be holding more conferences in the future to be more transparent with the players and understand the players more. But all of this were too late, because the issue when they released the issue over here, everybody was super furious. First of all, the apology was late. Second of all, compensations, a lot of people were not happy upon compensation because they were all just asking for a conference, right? So most players be like, I just want a conference, I don't want any compensation over here, I just want to talk to the developers themselves, right? So this is whereby this conference is being held. So this is in Korea MapleStory, and we're gonna go to MapleStory over here, which translate everything over here. So the MapleStory Customer Conference has announced that 10 players who were invited to the event to talk to the MapleStory team. This is also a new video from the director Kam Won-gi himself, and a details event which was released earlier, but yeah, Max didn't make a post about it. But we gotta look at that over here. So this is basically the video of Kam Won-gi himself apologizing for this whole issue, and as well as they mentioned that this is not a one-time thing. So this is the whole summary of the video, okay? And as I mentioned before, players saying that this should be the video that should release in the first place, not until today. That's okay, no worries. So the location of the event is being held on Signal Seoul in the Grand Ballroom, which I searched is kind of look at this. So yeah, I don't know where it's this place, but it should look like this. And the date is from April 11 from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Yes, it's 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's a very long time, right? And this time they're gonna stream it as well. So I'm not gonna restream this because they are gonna discuss everything in Korean, and it's gonna be very long. So we're gonna have a look at the summary in the future when they post it. The management team representative will be the general director, the creative team director, the planning team director, and also the operation team director. And the customer's representative over here. So all this will be listed down over here. So they don't randomly select players, okay? The selection criteria over here, right, for the invitation is based on the homepage ranking of each of the players. This is very important, is because that these are the players that legitimately plays the game, because they're in the high ranking, right? And players can basically see that they are in that ranking itself. So these are overall rankings over here that they're gonna invite, and as well as they're gonna invite customers from the community to represent them, which is from Maple Invent, DC Insight, as well as a Naval Cafe, right? One of each. Okay, but this one they will have to apply. And all of this comes down to the results, which will be this one. 10 customers invited to the event and 3 from different community sites, right? So as you guys know, MapleStory in Korea is super huge. They are one of the top 5 games in Korea. But right now, the future of MapleStory are in the hands on April 11. Because they have been going down until rank number 9 right now because of this whole issues over here, right? So as you guys know, if you will look at the investor relations report, MapleStory is a huge chunk of revenue over there. And if MapleStory loses in Korea, that's gonna be a huge issue for the future of MapleStory, right? So let's hope that it doesn't. All these players are gonna represent the community, are gonna represent the whole MapleStory player base himself, right? So over here, they also listed down the criteria over here, and if they're unable to attend, they're gonna find someone else, right? So this day is gonna be very important, and we're gonna see how it goes, which will be April 11. Okay. And we're gonna see the summary of what they discuss over here. So there's also a discussion board over here that they will have 2,900 opinions being posted on this discussion board, which is all this over here. They consolidate all of this and make a chart over here. So of course, a lot of this are going to be discussed in the customer conference, right? Of course, yeah, you can see all of this over here, and there were a lot of posts about the communication, the transparency, right? There are a lot of posts about the enhancement, a lot of posts about leveling, a lot of posts about rates, right? This will be highly discussed in the conference itself, right? So the conference is a very important conference, and we'll see how it goes, everybody. All right, I'll link all of this in the video description below, and you can read about that. I hope that it doesn't turn out too bad, because the previous conference by Mabinogi was actually really long. Like how many hours? More than 10 hours. I forgot how many hours already. It was insane. It was insane. Okay, and the representative team of Mabinogi has been bashing, right? The players have been bashing the Mabinogi team, right? So this time, that's why they set a specific time over here, right, for this specific conference. But we'll have to see how it goes. Okay, so that's all for this video. I hope that we'll be able to see the future of MapleStory being bright, right? Because I love the game, to be honest, right? I love the game, and a lot of you players have loved the game as well. And I know that there's a lot of issues in GMS right now. I've been reading in Reddit as well. There was so many issues on the Wandroid, Beautyroid. But of course, I'm not quite sure any of this will be answered in this conference, because most of them play KMS, and yeah. Okay. So anyways, leave a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay awesome, everybody, and stay safe. Bye bye.